Mage hasn't seen a lot of play since Darkmoon Faire and the mini set has been released, but there is one deck in particular that is blazing through all the competition on the Hearthstone ladder. Blazing through the meta is a very accurate description because Burn Mage is back. Tincho recently hit rank 26 in his server with his take on Burn Mage, and more recently Monsanto has been maintaining his rank 1 status with his take on the deck, which is just a Firebrand and a Zephyr's Cut for a Jaundice and a Arcane Explosion. So this deck is actually very, very versatile in terms of the spell damage turns that it can create, the massive card draw turns that you can somehow just pop out of nowhere, because it's all centered around the new dormant minion, Imprisoned Phoenix. Imprisoned Phoenix is just the perfect card that Burn Mage needs in order to make this archetype just insanely consistent. Not only are you just getting guaranteed, spell damage, but you're getting spell damage that your opponent literally cannot interact with until you have already gotten your value. So you've already gotten your cram session value, you've already gotten your burst value, and that's the biggest thing about this deck is that the burst turns are absolutely insane depending on when you play the Phoenix. You can either play them in one of two situations, or you can play them in the early game, try to get yourself some kind of cram session value, or maybe pressure your opponent with some kind of like Arcane Explosion clear, because suddenly, having +2 spell damage already on the field, making your Arcane Explosion deal 3 damage instead, it's actually very powerful in order to maintain tempo against other aggressive strategies. I would like to say that this is the aggro deck that beats other aggro decks, and I'll be maybe doing a deck guide on this particular deck later once I get a few more games under my belt. But here are my stats right here. At the beginning of the stream, I had insane consistent wins back to back, but then suddenly I started like throwing a few games every now and again because decision making is actually kind of important and somewhat difficult with this deck. Big spell damage turns, when to throw out the dormant minion, these are all key decisions that you have to make, not only just, finding random spells and just when to go face with your burn damage. Like, this is actually a deck that requires just a little bit more thought process before you just, like, jam out your 1-drops, because there's a lot of times to where you don't want to just play your lab partner as soon as possible on turn 1, because what's really the point if it's just going to get cleared very, very easily? You're not able to get any kind of value out of it, especially if you have maybe a cram session to give you a little bit more of a boost. There's a lot of very niche situations, so I hope the games up ahead will give you a little bit of clarification on how to kind of play this deck. But the best hint that I can give you guys before I make any kind of guide about this is I would say this is all about tempo. Yes, this is a burn deck, but it's more important about just sticking a board that your opponent can't really deal with, and I think Raz is going to be a perfect example of exactly what I'm talking about. This minion just gives you so many ways of being able to not only clear your opponent's board, but it becomes a must-kill for your opponent, and if they don't deal with it, it becomes a pretty easy win for you. But in any case, I would highly suggest this deck because not only is it strong and consistent, it's an old take on a classic archetype that a lot of people love in Hearthstone. And don't forget, guys, if you aren't subscribed already, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel and to like this video if you want to see more content just like it. As always, the deck codes are down below for anyone who wants to give this archetype a try, and if you want to see these clips live, we stream at twitch.tv/ClarkHellScream. I hope you guys enjoy throwing out some burn, and we'll see you for the next video. Well, keep in mind, I never had Raz all this time. I literally crafted him today specifically for this deck.
Curious attack will be the end of
you. Dude, this Warlock, you're gonna draw like a schmuck compared to me. On turn 3, I'm drawing 3 cards. Dude, let's go. This deck is actually quickly becoming one of my favorite decks. This is a pretty sick deck. Not only just because I'm winning, but because this actually forces me to think.
Nothing will beat out Cashman Mage.
Nothing's ever gonna beat Turtle Mage, man. I'm not gonna lie. Turtle Mage was the most fun in Hearthstone that I've ever had. I had so many different meme videos that I made with that.
With a cherry on top.
Alright, with a cherry on top. Win good, think bad. I like to think though. I play combo deck. I like to think. Oh. Me, I'm smart. Turn 7 lethal. Alright, I need some good removal tool. Ooh! That's a removal tool. I think I actually just have to jam the missiles. Because if the missiles hit right minion, if the missiles hit the right minions, it's 4 damage I'm saving.
I mean, yeah. And
because I already have.
The missiles is probably a good a good position because he'll probably think like, oh, he just used missiles because he needs to get rid of my board.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice results. Hope you're doing well, bro. I am doing very well. Thank you so much, Jkin Chico. Good to have you here, by the way. Sorry I haven't been too chatty today. Just because, I mean, I've been chatty, I've been talking, but I haven't been reading chat. And that's just because this deck is something that I saw literally this morning. And it was from a guy that I highly respect in the Latin America scene named Tincho. He's also qualified for the Masters Tour. Also, no, it waits one more turn. It's kind of scary. This could find Ray of Frost. Let's see if I do this into this. It's only 2. Yeah. Oh my god, dude, I'm so good at this game. I can maybe get Ray of Frost, I say, as I literally pulled the Ray of Frost out of thin air. And then, dude, all I need to do is just hit Arcane Missiles, then Lab Partner into explosive Arcane Explosion does, what, 4 damage? Yeah, it does 4 damage, and if anything survives because of like HP buffs this turn, I can maybe use missiles on it. But hopefully I will take back the board here. Yeah, that survived. Wait, but I can ping that. I can ping that. Or if he keeps any of my minions alive, which I don't think he will. This is Zoo, we go face. Wait, now this is at 4, so just everything dies. And if he can't interact with the board, then Raz just slays. Wait, does Raz just slay right now?
Well,
no, because this is on the field and this is on the field. I need 1 more spell damage.
Yeah, so you would just play Lab.
Oh, it says explode!
Good card. I'm going with a wider board, and also because this gives me potential for even more spell damage triggers. Are we crushing Zoo? He needs that 5/5.
A little agony goes
That trades.
long way.
Here for the tour?
Because killing the 2/3 is like his maximum priority. Do I just literally win the— oh my god, he's just hitting himself, dude. He's literally doing my job for me. You need a broom. Oh my god, he doesn't have broom.
Yeah, dude, you just play Rod.
I think you're actually right. How does Zoo come back from a Raz dealing 5? Do I have lethal? Here's the question. This is 9. This could be 10. This gives me a 1 spell that deals 3 plus 4.
It's just like
Fine. I'll take the safe line. I'll take the safe line because this just works so good. Easy Raz. Yeah, that was just the winning play. I could have gone for a big brain lethal there, but sometimes just Hearthstone fundamentals is all that matters. Dude, got back into 4 digits with this deck. This was the easiest climb that I've had in a minute. What's going on here? All right, I'm going all in for elementals because I really feel like elemental allies is actually like the nuts in this deck. I need 1 more elemental to make this work. The hero is Khadgar, but the card is Chadgar. Ah, you got me. You got me with that logic. I'm afraid I don't have a retort for that.
The fire's avenged.
Oh, it's Aggro Demon Hunter? You telling me I didn't keep removal cards? What if I actually coined out the Phoenix for AoE purposes? Being able to play that on turn 3 is a big deal. Against my better judgment, I'm making this play. The main reason why is because I feel like on turn 3 and turn 4, it's going to equal the same. It's just about how much damage we're taking. And yep, here we go. Here's the answer to that question. Okay, not that much here. Not that much. Skylar, thank you so much for that follow, man. Good to have you here. Hopefully you are enjoying yourself. Oh, wait a minute. I can clear. I think I actually do it. Clear with just this, coin that. Then I set up cram session, sure.
It says explode.
This just screws up his tempo. I've played this deck, and like the moment that you have any kind of like, you know, board wipe on your board, you have so much time regaining tempo. Because now I can just like ping that, and then he has nothing that he can interact with unless he's giving HP. Which I might need to play Arcane Missiles in. I don't think I play Missiles here. Enjoying your deck, fresh new look on Mage. This is actually not my deck. This deck was made by Tincho. Tincho is a way smarter player than me. But this deck does feel like the nuts. Not gonna lie. So if I get lucky and it kills everything, we play Cramp Session. Wait, no, I play this. I play this. This is just the perfect time to play this. And now I can draw more, hopefully hit another elemental, draw a crap ton here. And even if that doesn't happen, we still have card draw. Wow, what a
Is it even possible?
what a play. Top deck elemental? Okay, that's not an elemental. Ooh, but that can find one. Ah, it's too expensive. I guess we still pick it anyway. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, do we go with that? I have Fireball. Crap. That just seems good against this deck, dude. Why not pick it? It's gonna be 12 damage when this thing awakes. Got to go now, people. Bye-bye. All right, John on. See you around, dude. Why double elementals study allies with 5 elementals? Because the Cyclone gives you more elementals to work with, and the card draw turn, if you get it once, it brings you back. There's so much tempo you get from that, and you just can't deny it. Let's see. So we play this. What do we find? Ref. Dude, this is so mean. I could just bully this guy from here on out, which I think I will because this is too funny. Someone call the police. I'm just straight up cyberbullying right now. Swiss Brie 123, good to have you here. Love the rhyme. Hope you enjoy your time in this Twitch chat, which is sublime. Aha, there we go. Always got to keep yourself on your toes, chat.
That's an upgrade.
Useless turn, because you're not killing me. Oh my god, dude.
Someday I'll be just like you.
I don't even care where this goes. Oh, it didn't even kill everything. Fuck it, we'll freeze it. I don't even care, dude. This is so PM. I didn't even need to give the elemental allies value. This is just the aggro deck that slays aggro decks. There you go, dude. This is the meta breaker. Spell damage burn mage. Oh, he's got healing. I don't care. You're an aggro demon hunter. You can maybe give yourself 4 more life with with like twin slices or like relentless pursuit. But my Mask of Cthulhu, I think, just wins the game. You don't have Blade Dance, so going to 14 literally doesn't save you. Oh my god, dude. What a game. What a game, dude. What a game. Mask of Cthulhu and a deck that doesn't even play any card above 5 mana. What an absolute god. How does this perform against Peer Paladin? I actually have not fought any Paladins yet, so I am not sure. But I'm assuming since Paladin's mid-range, if you can get the board very quickly, they can't stop you. I don't need to do one thief things, right? I just care about getting the good stuff. So let's see it. Elemental Allies and Cyclone is like perfect draw that you can ask for. That's your Allura Wandmaker combo in this deck. It's just not nearly as insane. I imagine that the win rate of Elemental Allies though has just like completely skyrocketed.
Time runs out on me.
Headphones back on. Not a pro gamer unless I have these headphones on, right? I'm pretty sure this is the misplay that I know. Because I don't know if he goes by misplay TV on his gamer tag. But regardless... Wait, he's playing the Mana Reservoir? Okay, that's why. Just go for the value while you can. Sorcerer's Apprentice. I guess I could find another Elemental. It's really the only play that I should go for here. Ooh. That is very nice. Definitely take that, because now we got the setup. And just like that, easily fulfilled. It might be correct to keep the studies with the allies.
Oh,
At some point.
Explode!
But since I'm already getting this value, like we just go for bigger minions now. Okay, let's find some answers. This should give us a huge advantage, especially now that we have like stuff like this. Oh my god, we got the other one? Could I get lucky? I guess we play this, see what we find. This seems like bait, but getting rid of a board makes a lot of sense here. I actually think we take this, because we also have this the spell damage minion discount. So essentially this is just playing a 4 mana 3/3 with +3 spell damage. So I don't think that this is bait in this situation. We'll play this. This awakens next turn. I have a crap ton of spell damage. But I really don't have a lot of cards to utilize it with yet. Like I have this Arcane Missiles. I don't have Cram Session. Honestly, I could go for like Sorcerer's Apprentice into like Coin Caster. Nah, because then all my cards are 1 mana. I'd have to play both of these in order to override this effect. And that's at least 6 mana with Coin.
I wonder.
Still though, I could go for some pretty mad damage with the Frostbolt. Frostbolt's already 5, and then I make it 8. 8 mana. I'm sorry, 2 mana, deal 8. Seems really good.
Oh, it says explode!
Time runs out on me.
All right, so he's just going for direct damage. I'm just gonna clear his board, get rid of all this junk. Let's see, this is 4. No, yeah, it's 3. It's not 4 yet. I wish I had more elementals. If I can literally top deck the Cyclone, this will save me. Let's see here. Do I go with Arcane Explosion? I think I might have to go with like Arcane Explosion. Play this. It's 1 mana. Good coin. 5. I think I just have to turn the tides of this game.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Works against me.
I think we just need to play 1 Frostbolt here. Or is that even worth it? It just feels unnecessary to go any deeper here. But what if I lose the minion? I don't think I need to do anything else here. Like, I could go for the damage right now, but it just doesn't feel right. If I go all in, I have nothing. And then I don't even kill my opponent, and I also lose a lot of my burst. Not sure. Not sure if I like really agree with going in with all of the damage that I have here. Also, my opponent kind of doesn't know what I'm doing here. They have just 0 access to what I have in my hand aside from like maybe the coin and the and this that came from the Spellwing. So what could he do here? Like, he needs to throw something at the 2/3. The 2/3 has to die. That's something that absolutely needs to happen here. Because if this lives, then suddenly this this comes down and I have a bunch of damage. So yeah, Frostbolt gone. Really happy to see that. Does he also have a way to kill a 3/2 though? He's not.
Someday I'll be just
Okay,
like
I
you.
might be able to do something goofy here. Let's see. This is +3. Hold on a minute. So this is 6. 6, 12, 18 with more card draw in hand. But I would have to play this, and I'd have to play my coin beforehand. I would actually only be able to play one Frostbolt here. I just 100% do this. Jesus.
Oh, it says explode. Oh, it says explode.
Pray for mercy.
If I play these cards, I have no more burst, but at the same time, he goes to 10. I feel like I just have to do this.
For mercy.
Because now if I draw Fireball, it's just so much easier to kill him, right? Like, we have to do this, and our minions also pressure. He now has to use his cards to remove, or he has to kill me himself, and he doesn't have the damage to do it. So this means you need to have, like, you need to have Arcane Explosion, and I think that's pretty much it. And you also need a spell damage minion to go with it. What I think about the update, I think the update is actually extremely healthy, because now people that, like, played the game at the very beginning have, like, a way to reminisce about how cards used to be. And this literally, like, this is actually, like, an idea that I had, where it's like, what if Hearthstone came out with, like, a game mode where, like, they just reverted nerfs? Or, like, like, my main idea was actually, like, just literally put out a game mode where, like, every single card is unnerfed all the way up to now, and just see what would happen. But it looks like they've gone a little bit deeper and just going for, like, one particular meta, which also might raise the question, what if they literally make it possible to access different metas and play literally the meta that you were the most, like, familiar or had the most fun with? I don't know if that would necessarily work, because I don't know if you have the viewer base for that, but that would be a great way to literally bring people back to play the metas that they enjoyed, and just being able to, like, mess around with different formats and stuff, you know? Like, that's always something that, like, I've always pondered, and now they are kind of somewhat going that direction, which is pretty pog. Is there any way to guarantee this?
Charge, shield, or sparkle.
8. Okay, yeah, there's no way to guarantee this.
Safety third. Safety third.
Yeah, I think that the update is going to do a lot to bring a lot of people back to Hearthstone, and maybe we'll entice them to play the new stuff. But there's just some people that really enjoy, like, specific metas, or, like, enjoyed specific card interactions, like Grim Patron Warrior, for example. Imagine if we had a way to play Grim Patron again. Yeah, this was a really close game. I'm glad that I played the spells when I did. Okay, all right, Cyclone, greatest card that we could ask for here. If I could literally just get Elemental Allies, this is ultimate nutters. I don't even want to keep the lab partner here. We just go for the allies. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, what's my win rate with this right now? Currently 67%. Okay. So what's up?
Just chilling.
No, like I didn't hear you because I had the headphones in. I couldn't.
Oh, I told a friend of mine that I got 2 weeks until my teeth get yeeted. He was just like, eat them now.
I prefer retro content. I think that's the way to go from here on out, dude. Like, being able to please people that used to play the game and have quit due to, like, what the game has become. Like, that's technically a quote-unquote untapped market if you think about it.
I feel like once your game reaches a certain age, you have to start realizing why people kept playing.
There's a reason why people keep playing this game, and there's a reason why people are quitting, and they're literally giving a reason for people to not quit the game. That's literally the most healthy thing that you can do for your community. And I feel like everybody is extremely excited about this. And I haven't really, like, seen anybody, like, complain about what's going to be happening here.
That's why a lot of people like tabletop cards.
Exactly.
That's why a lot of people like
That's why Konami likes releasing a lot of legacy support for old Yu-Gi-Oh stuff.
Legacy support?
Like the new.
Oh yeah, like the old stuff, like the original show and whatnot.
Like there's
Oh my god, I hate it when they do this.
There's no reason in terms of the meta of the game for there to get more support for the Dark Edition, Red Eyes Black Dragon, and Blue Eyes White Dragon. But they just print more because they know people will buy it. So if they sold the classic mode, people would be pissed, but people would buy it.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
And like that's the thing. Like Hearthstone, like you can always please someone with the updates that they do. And recently they have not been pleasing people. So I really feel like this is a really good idea to bring back the people that have been kind of frustrated with the game to some degree. But that's only if this is launched proper. This is only if this is launched properly. Like, for some reason, every single launch has been kind of like weird with a lot of these game modes, except for like Battlegrounds for some reason. I would say that Battlegrounds and like maybe the release of Standard when it first happened are like fine. But like Duels when it first came out, I don't think it was. I think it was kind of like a. Wasn't there like a lot of like untapped broken interactions that just need to be nerfed immediately? Same thing with like Demon Hunter's release. Like they just need to make sure that this goes without any problems.
I mean, it's literally just going to be 1.05 or whatever, and the only reason that people are going to complain is because they didn't play that format.
They're gonna be like, bro, wait a minute, I complained about Hearthstone, now this is what Hearthstone used to be. We're gonna be like, yep, don't you look like a fool right now?
Like, wait, Starving Buzzard costs 5 mana. What the fuck?
Like there's a concept in card games that I feel like a lot of people that are new to this game or like who complain about this a lot don't realize is that there is always, no matter what meta is going on, there is going to be an ace card. There's going to be a card that is better than the king. There's going to be a card that is better than the queen. There's going to be a card that is better than the jack, etc., etc. Every single class can't be an ace card because that's not how it works. There's the deck that performs the best. There's the deck that performs the second best, and so on and so forth. And when people lose to a deck a lot of the time, they start associating, oh, hey, I really hate Shaman because I really hate losing.
Oh, that's so
Because
funny.
for example, I hate Aggro Shaman because I lost to the deck a ton and I hated playing it to get to Legend back then. It's not a deck that I particularly enjoy. But it's also because I mostly died to this deck a lot. Let's see, what do I even do here?
You can hit him in the face.
I just have to draw. I have to draw first of all. I don't know why I haven't done that already. Completely forgot about that.
Frostborn in the face.
Yeah, I gotta do that now. He's got the Doomhammer. Another Phoenix.
Works against me.
That's actually a really strong play. Because you can play it in the Frostborn.
Pray for mercy.
Dies.
This awakens next turn, so I could go for like some clears with the Arcane missiles. He's only hitting me for 2, unless he like somehow buffs up his board with like Stormwrath. But then that's only 4 damage. Do you think we can create decks from the new core set only? I'm pretty sure that there's only gonna be like you're only gonna be able to work with the cards and how they used to be, which means that there's not gonna be like any of the new expansions or anything. It's just gonna be the old sets how they used to be, unnerfed, and all of their glory. Because it's literally just the patch from June 2014. Like whatever cards were accessible then are most likely gonna be the cards you use now. All right, so we can clear the board and freeze him.
Is it OG Control Warrior?
Wait, hold on a minute. I have a lot of options here. I have to freeze. I have to play this, right? So I can maximize damages.
Yeah, you can just maximize your damage.
3, bam. What if I get out of it? Like, what if I get out of Sorcerer's Apprentice? Sorcerer's Apprentice can make a lot of.
You can draw first, but the question you have to ask is, would you play the lab? Yeah.
Oh,
I still have a lot of mana to do all this. And if I hit it, then I get to do even more. But I did not hit it,
You could
but I can still
you
do.
could play the Primordial Studies instead, and that way you can play the lab partner out of your hand.
Works
I only have
against
3 mana left. I have to
Well, that's what I'm saying.
have to
You play the
clear.
Primordial Studies. If you're kind of running slow, so you might as well just-
I have more burn. I know I have enough time to watch it. I just wanted to see what would happen. The missiles actually hit his face a decent amount of times, but the Tempest dying was the important thing. Wow, that was a lot. This awakens now though. If I get like Fireball, that's not quite there. Another missiles.
You have the cramps still though. You can still draw a fireball.
I have another cram session.
Or cramp session.
Lab partner, missiles, play this, ping it, play missiles again. That'd be kind of funny, but I don't think I have the
You also have Zephyrs in your hand, so drawing is probably what you want to do.
I feel like I have to kill him.
How? You have to draw first.
All in due time.
I mean, you probably have a good point is that you can't kill him here, and you're probably going to die. 'Cause you have to.
Oh, it says explode.
Thinking about Firebrand to kill the
What's
minions,
against me?
Probably what you
but I gotta move.
You fight me, you can burn.
Fuck, I don't think I'm gonna live here. I don't know if this was
were in a really sticky situation.
I had to use the freeze here, and now I'm probably dead to the Rockbiter weapon. If he has anything to buff his face, I'm dead. Lava Burst also kills me. I probably should have focused more on the board. Wait, I'm not dead. I'm not dead, yeah.
You might just be DMing.
Nah. I don't think you would wait this long, hero power, and then go for the BM. One wet buff is GG. Yeah, anything that goes to his face is gonna win the game, but I think he's playing too slow.
Yeah, he's already targeting, so he's pretty much giving away what he has. He's hoping that he doesn't concede.
What did he get out of this?
What is it from?
Oh, it's Dunk Tank. Oh, it's from Diligent Note Taker. Wait, so he's 1 damage off lethal. He was going for spell damage.
Ha!
There is little time.
It's 2. Oh my god, I think that's actually gonna do it. He was literally going for the spell damage. Unless, oh wait, hold on, what was that? Is that healing? Is that Witch's Brew? Oh, it's Torrent. If I hit, wait, does that work?
Well, I mean, you got the Ogre Magi.
7, 4. Oh my god, that does it.
You have the Ogre Magi as well.
I don't even need the Ogre Magi.
You might as well play it.
Let me just double count. 4. That's 11. Paying with the attack. Yes, that's enough.
Safety third.
Huh. Ain't that funny how that works out? Pam. Got him. Okay, well there we go. We almost died there, but we actually, somehow clutched that out of thin air. 1 damage off lethal. Aggro Shaman didn't even beat us, man.